Hi, welcome to Easy Mexican Way. In the video of today, I will show you how to make this simple and traditional recipe. In Spanish, we call it Chiles Rellenos. In the recipe, I will also show how to make a tomato and onion sauce. All the ingredients and quantities and the full recipe you can find it in easymexicanway.com and also in the description box below. So let's start, shall we? The ingredients are the following. Poblano peppers. You can find this kind of pepper in a Hispanic grocery shop or even in Walmart. Mexican cheese, but you can also use any kind of cheese you like. All-purpose flour. Oil. This time I will use vegetable oil, but you can use any oil of your preference. Eggs. Salt and toothpicks. The first thing you should do is wash the peppers and dry those. Then you need to char the peppers. You can char the peppers outdoors in the grill or indoors, even in the oven. This step is very important because charred peppers will help you to remove the skin more easily and also add a smoky flavor. Once the peppers are completely charred, put those inside of a Ziploc bag, or any bag can be sealed, and set aside for about 5 to 10 minutes to steam inside of the bag. While the peppers are chilling in the bag, you can start to work in separate the whites from the yolks. The quantity of eggs depends on how many peppers you will make. When you finish of separate the eggs, you will add the salt to the whites. I'm using 1 teaspoon of salt for 5 whites. If you would make more, add half of teaspoon extra. To mix the whites, I will use standard mixer with the whisk attachment, but also you can use a hand mixer or do it by hand if you want. We will mix the whites until stiff peaks. Start to whisk slowly because we want to add enough air in order to have a fluffy mixture. In the meantime, the mixture are working with the whites, you can start to remove the skin. You can use a knife For me, it's more easy when I use my hands. Once the skin is removed, make a little incision in the pepper and remove the seeds and veins. For me, it's more easy to make it while they rinse them. Once the peppers are clean, you need to start to stuff the peppers. Use a toothpick to help to close the peppers and avoid the cheese come out. As I said before, you can use any kind of cheese of your preference. Monterey Jack will work awesome. This kind of peppers can also be stuffed with tuna or ground beef. In the website you can find some recipes for different stuffing. Also, if you like to see the recipe in a video, please leave me a comment. When you finish to stuff the peppers, we will use the flour to coat this. This step is also important because this will help the eggs mixture to stick to the peppers. Once you have all the peppers coated with the flour, you should have ready your white. As you can see, already are nice and fluffy. Add the yolks to the white and mix gently. Do it gently and slowly because we don't want to lose air and deflate the whites. Heat the oil in a large skillet. When the oil is ready, coat the peppers with the egg mixture, one by one. Take your time. Once the pepper is fully covered with the egg mixture, get into the skillet. Do not overheat the skillet because you can burn the peppers. Use a medium heat. When one side of the pepper is golden brown, turn the pepper. You can help yourself with a fork and be sure to cook all the sides of the pepper. When the peppers are ready, use a paper towel in a big plate and let it rest the pepper. The ingredients for the onion and tomato sauce are minced garlic, salt, pepper, and a bay leaf. Chicken flavor powder. A big white onion. Roma tomatoes. Olive oil, or you can use any kind of oil or your preference. And chicken broth. This sauce is very easy and you can do it while the peppers are chilling in the pepper towel. Cut in half all the tomatoes and use a half of the onion. The quantity of the tomatoes depends on how many peppers you make. I use 6 tomatoes for 5 Poblano peppers. Add this to the blender with the garlic and some water to help to blend. The other half of the onion, cut in juliennes. Heat the olive oil in a medium saucepan at medium heat. Once the oil is ready, add the juliennes. The onion has not to be cooked at all because this will be finished to cook in the sauce. So just cook the onions about 3 minutes. If you don't like the onions in the sauce, you can skip this step. Pour the tomato sauce over the onion. Add the chicken broth. Then add the chicken flavor powder, salt, pepper, and the bay leaf. Let the sauce come to boil for about 10 minutes. The onions will finish to cook through, and the sauce will change the color a little bit. Then turn off the heat and let the rest for about 5 minutes more. And that's it! I like to serve the peppers with some rice, but you can also use beans or even some pasta. Remember to remove the toothpicks and pour the sauce over the peppers and enjoy. Hope you like this simple and traditional recipe. If it's so, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, if you like to see a specific Mexican dish, please leave a comment below. Remember to follow us in our social media, and thank you for watching.